नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामी नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणी। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितमेन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सकगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पादान् सकगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर गोविंद सर्व कारण कारणम। ओम तत्सत। हरे कृष्ण। By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the topmost and purest knowledge. Pavitram idam uttamam. And this purest knowledge is purifying ourselves. We are successfully studying in the 14th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, the three modes of material nature, and purifying ourselves means getting ourselves freed from the three modes of material nature. This is science. That's what we need to understand. We should not bring religion into this when we are talking about science. This Bhagavad Gita, the song of God, Krishna is teaching us the science about our own self. We cannot expect any scientists, so-called scientists, to come out with any proof that there is soul. They are materialistic scientists, material scientists. Those who study and understand about the matter, about everything, all about matter, starting from atoms, even quantum mechanics, even understanding about everything, how the atoms, electrons, neutrons, other things behave, all such things. Even nobody has seen electrons, but we say that there are electrons. If you go and say to the scientific world, I don't believe in electrons, what will they say? What will they think? If I say that I don't believe in electrons, and the reason is that I have not seen them, you have not shown it. So saying like that is, we know that it's a very stupid statement because we know that there are electrons. That's why with that knowledge, with that understanding, only we have developed so much into our science, modern science, even the nuclear science, the nuclear energy, and all, everything is our understanding about electrons. Same thing here also, that when we say that I'm not the body, I'm the soul, so just believe in it. We will see the effect of that. When we believe in the existence of electrons, we are seeing the effect now in terms of our advancement in our modern science. All such things started with only that belief based on the symptoms, based on we understood that there are electrons because of we are seeing its effect. Even though you cannot even see that. Even with electron microscope, you cannot see electrons. It's even much smaller than that. With electron microscope, you can see very small things, but not electrons. So that way, one should have intelligence to understand that we are not the body, we are the soul. And Krishna is explaining very scientifically in Bhagavad Gita that Kaumaram Yavvanam Jara, we are changing bodies from the boyhood to youth, youth to old age. Tata Dehantara Praptir Dhira Satra Namukhite. Similarly, at the time of death, we'll get another body. We are changing body every moment here. That is very much known. It's very much understood. Dehinoshmin yata dehe kaumaram yavvanam jara. Dehinoshmin, being inside the body. So the soul is inside the body. But yata, how? Dehe kaumaram yavvanam jara. Kaumaram deha, yavvanam deha, jara deha. That's what dehe kaumaram yavvanam jara. The body of boyhood, the body of youthhood, the body of old age. We are changing. We are changing the body. We are seeing it. But something is not changing there. That is the soul. So, similarly, changing another body at the time of death, understanding that is not a big thing. It's so easy thing to understand. For living in this world itself, we are changing the bodies. Only thing is that we have memory. It's like a hard disk in a computer. So we can go and read it, whatever is written. And sometimes that hard disk gets corrupted. You can't even access any data. So like that, even also, if the blood supply to the brain, if somebody gets stroke or something, if for some short duration also, if blood supply stops to the brain, then we will lose all the data. It gets erased. It gets corrupted. And even at old age also, it's very difficult to access our memory. So we need to understand that this material body is a machine. It's a yantra. And soul is there inside this body and Krishna is there inside this body. So we are Atma and Krishna is Paramatma, and understand and believe it and have faith on it and understand everything. Then we can see the effect of it. Then we can enjoy actually. Because when we understand about Krishna, the super soul, the supreme person who is with us all the time inside our body, when we realize that, when we remember him, when we fully depend on him, when we dedicate our life unto him, so we will be able to see the effect of it. What is the effect? We'll be able to see Lord Sri Krishna is helping us all the time. He's taking care of us very, very well. His prasadam is unlimited. His mercy is showering unlimited mercy upon us. That's what we need to understand. We need to realize. The same Krishna who gave this knowledge to sun god Vivaswan, who gave this knowledge to Arjuna, is giving us this knowledge to us. The same knowledge which Sanjaya could hear while sitting inside the palace by the mercy of Vyasadeva, the same knowledge we are able to also study by the mercy of Vyasadeva, and it is the same knowledge given by Yogam Yogeshwarat Krishnat Sakshat Kadayataga Swayam. So that's what we need to understand. Directly, Krishna himself gave this knowledge, is giving this knowledge to us. We are understanding everything about ourselves. So that way, when we dedicate our life unto Krishna, by serving Krishna, by doing everything for Krishna, we will be able to see the effect that we are going to get peace of mind. We are going to get freed from the modes of nature. There is no other way. There is no other way at all to free ourselves from the three modes of material nature. That's what we need to understand from Bhagavad Gita. Only by rendering devotional service unto Krishna, no other. Only by surrendering. Then only we can free ourselves from the three modes of material nature. That's what we are studying now in the 14th chapter about the three modes of nature. We understand how these three modes of nature is binding the soul inside this body, and what are all these three modes of nature and what kind of bondage it creates, like sattva, the mode of goodness, sattvam sukhe sanjayati, rajaga karmani bharata, jnanam avrityatu tamaga, pramade sanjayatuta. So the sattva guna, the mode of goodness, binds one to happiness, whereas the mode of passion, rajoguna, binds one to fruitive activity, fruitive works. And the mode of ignorance, which is covering the knowledge, is binding one to madness. All these things we are understanding. And now we understood about, we also know very well, at some point of time, mode of goodness is prominent. At some other time, the mode of passion. At some other times, the mode of ignorance. When the mode of goodness is prominent, what happens to us, we understand very clearly. Similarly, when the mode of passion or when the mode of ignorance, they are prominent, what's going to happen to us, that is also very clearly we have understood. And we also studied at the time of death, depending upon what mode of nature is prominent, we are going to get a particular type of life, either in the heavenly planets where the pure living entities are there, Amalan Pratipatyadi, or in the earthly planets, again focusing more on the fruitive activities, or in the animal species of life, Muda Yonishu Jayate. That's what we are studying right now. But if you are freed from the modes of nature, Mam yevaye prabatyante mayame tham tarantite. That's it. When anyone surrenders unto me, they are freed from the three modes of nature. When we are freed from the three modes of nature, we are going to madbhavam. Manyam gunebhya kattaram yatha drashrana pasyati gunebhyascha param veti madbhavam adhigacchati. We will attain Krishna's nature. So that means we'll go to Goloka. Simply by engaging in spreading Krishna's message, this Bhagavad Gita, our devotional service is very much guaranteed. And we are going to go to Goloka. There is no doubt about it. Yayidam paramam guhyam madbhakte swavidashyati bhaktim mai param kritva mamevaisyati asam sayaga. That's what we should be engaged all the time in spreading Krishna's message. Then we are going to go to Goloka. There is no doubt about it. Once we go to Goloka, we are going to enjoy there. Enjoy there forever. Permanent blissful life. That's what is needed for us. And the excellent, very, very happy, good news for all of us is that we are all going to go to Goloka. There is no doubt. Because we are believing in Krishna. That's the reason we are able to study Bhagavad Gita like this for years, until the time of our death, until the time of our life, until we die. We are going to study only. Even after that also, if we don't go to Goloka, we'll continue to do this only. We're not going to stop it. Nobody can stop us. That's what we need to understand. Krishna's causeless mercy, this is the very, very rare opportunity. We got it and we are making use of it. And we know only 1 in 1,000 only will come and join us. Join with us. Can't expect everybody to just listen to us, listen to Krishna. But in billions of people, there are millions of devotees. So definitely there are millions of devotees. To know about that itself is so great. So we need to identify all those millions of devotees. That is possible, very much possible. When we have the desire to please Krishna, when we want to serve Krishna, we just have to simply keep desiring to please Krishna. Then Krishna will fulfill all our desires and we can identify all the devotees. There is no doubt. Since we don't have any attachments in this material world, we don't have to go after after the material benefits. We should not be even like spending our time or by getting any stress. We should avoid all such things. It will be avoided by Krishna's mercy. When we are under the care of Krishna, when Krishna is taking care of everything, there is no need to worry about our future. People in general, the materialistic people, they're not happy at all. Those who are going after materialistic goals, materialistic sense objects, they are chintam aparimeyam pralayantam upashita kamopaboga paramaye tavatiti nishchitaga. That's what. So they are chintam aparimeyam cha pralayantam upashitaga. So when we are not able to focus our mind on Krishna, if our chitta, we are not able to focus on Krishna, that means we will have so much of chinta, that is aparimeyam, that is unlimited worries. That's what will happen. If we don't focus our mind on Krishna, if we don't focus our thoughts on Krishna, if we don't think about Krishna, then what is going to be there in our mind? Only worries. Only we'll be worrying all the time. No happiness. All the time mind is disturbed. That's what chintam aparimeyam cha pralayantam upashitaga kamopaboga paramaye tavatiti nishchitaga asa pasa satai baddaga kama krodha parayanaga ihante kama bhogartam anyayena artha sanchayan. So in order to satisfy the materialistic desires, the demons will derive money by illegal means. That means they are binding themselves more and more. Aneka chitta vibranta moghajala samavrittaga prasaktaha kama bhogeshu patanthi narake suchavu. Do you want that kind of life? Aneka chitta vibranta. Perplexed by so much of worries. Moghajala samavrittaga. Covered by a network of illusions. Moghajala samavrita. Prasaktaga kama bhogesu. Attached to materialistic sense enjoyment. Patanti narake asucha. So those demons fall into the very unclean hell. That's the reality we need to understand. They'll get into most condemned destination. Asurim yoni mapanna mudaga janmani janmani mama prapeva kaunteya tatoyati adamam gati. So by taking such demoniac species of life, life after life, they cannot come to me. They will go to the most condemned destination. Do we want that kind of life? Our chitta should be only on Krishna, then there is no chinta, there is no need to worry. That is this Bhagavad Gita. This Bhagavad Gita knowledge gives us clear directions in our life. What is right, what is wrong, everything is very clear. No confusion. And we are able to receive Krishna's mercy directly every day. Every sloka when we study, that means we are listening to Krishna. Every sloka. Every day when we are studying Bhagavad Gita, we are listening to Krishna. That means we are connected with Krishna. It's very nice, very, very, what to say. So much of, I think there are no words to even express our thanks to Krishna for giving us this matchless gift, this Bhagavad Gita, and giving us the opportunity to study this Bhagavad Gita. So now we are successfully studying in the 14th chapter. So we finished 15 slokas in the 14th chapter. So in the sloka number 14, Krishna taught us that Yada sattve pravrutte thu pralayam yati deha brute tadottama vidham lokha amalan pratipadyate. When the mode of goodness is prominent, so when we die at that time, at the time of death, when the mode of goodness is increased, then we will go to the planets, the topmost planets. So where Uttama Vidam, the great sages live, those, they are pure, they are Amala Pratipatyate. So the pure planets. So we will achieve there when we are dying in the mode of goodness. When one dies in the mode of goodness, he attains the pure higher planets of the great sages. So then what happens in the Rajoguna and Tamoguna? We studied yesterday. Rajasi pralayam gatva karma sangeshu jayate tatha praleenastamasi mudayonishu jayate. Rajasi pralayam gatva. So when we die, when we are controlled by the mode of passion at the time of death, then we will karma sangisu jayate. We will get into the life, get into the planets where more fruitive activities. That's what we will do. In association of those engaged in fruitive activities, karma sangishu. So if you are controlled by the mode of tamoguna at the time of death, then we will get into the animal species of life, mudayonishu jayate. When one dies in the mode of passion, he takes birth among those engaged in fruitive activities. And when one dies in the mode of ignorance, he takes birth in the animal kingdom. Now Krishna is teaching us in the sloka number 16, Karmanaga sukratasyahu satvikam nirmalam palam rajasastu palam dukkham ajnanam tamasam palam. So what is the result of each mode of nature? What is the palam? What is the result? What we are going to get? So karmanaga sukratasyahu. So that in the mode of goodness, satvikam, so that is nirmalam, purified. So with pious activities, we are getting purified. So that's what the result, the end result is that the Atma gets purified. So karmanaga sukratasya. So we will do all only good activities, pious activities, not duskrita. It is sukrita. That's what. In the Sattva-guna, we will not do any duskrita. It's not duskrita. It is sukrita. Whereas the result of Rajoguna is simply distress. Rajasastu palam dukkham. Ajnanam tamasaka palam. The result of Tamoguna is ignorance. That's what. The result of pious action is pure, nirmalam, and is said to be in the mode of goodness. But action done in the mode of passion results in misery. And action performed in the mode of ignorance results in foolishness. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, now we have successfully finished the 16th sloka in the 14th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhatta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hina Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, I joined little late, Guruji. I will go through it.
Follow through YouTube, yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Narela Srinivas Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you very much for the class, Guruji. And all going on well, continuing with our travels.
Yes, Mataji. Very nice. Krishna's mercy.
Thank you for the class, Guruji. We are all hoping to be in the mode of goodness only and not to be in other modes. It's quite scary to think about other modes itself now.
Yes, especially when we get the knowledge, it's very important for us to be.
Yes. Thank you, Guruji.
Hare.
Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Pranam.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji. Today I could attend the class properly. Thank you so much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Palniappan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Today's initial explanation about atoms and this thing, soul comparison is really interesting. And today's, I will say, 14-16 sloga also explaining all the three different modes. It's also really interesting. Anyway, we have to, as Mataji told, we have to remain in goodness. That is a more important thing after listening so many times. That is the thing which we have to follow. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Prabhu, Hare
Thank
Hare Ram.
you. Hare
Krishna. Brinda Mataji, Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji,
Hare
Dandavat Pranam.
Dhanyavad
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Rumba Nandi, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you Guruji. Thank you for the class. Thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness.
Yes,
If we are not bound with Krishna consciousness, we will be bound with all this materialistic worries, right Guruji? Yes, sometimes I feel like that when I go a little bit away now, I feel I am trapped in these worries. Now actually I'm practically that I am connecting with that.
That is correct, Mataji. Krishna's mercy, we will be able to.
If we are totally Krishna consciousness, then whatever workload it may be, then we won't be tired, right, Guruji? Our mind won't get tired.
That is correct. We should fully dedicate also.
True, Guruji. Sometimes I feel very tired. Then I think means at that time I think I am not so much concentrating on Krishna. I am not connecting.
Yes.
Sometimes we will be so much involved in other things that we will give importance to that only.
Yes. Krishna's mercy, everything he will help us. No problem.
Yes, Guruji. Again, the class will again give the restart again. Again means that energy.
Yeah.
Again, I'll come in the right path.
That is correct. We are not going to stop it.
Yes, Guruji.
Krishna will not let us stop it. It will grow bigger and bigger. More devotees, we can take this knowledge.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Sunil Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class, Guruji. The mode of goodness we will all try to be in and have Krishna's mercy, Guruji.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Hare. Hare.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Sunil Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Dandavat Pranam Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Rama. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Pranam Guruji, Dandavat.
Venkatanayajan Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Thank you Guruji for today class. Hare Krishna Guruji. Dhanyavadam Pranamam Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Narendra Srinivas Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, I'm trying to unmute you, Prabhu. Are you able to, I see you raised your hand. Are you able to unmute, Prabhu? Hare Krishna. Looks like you are not able to unmute. Now, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, thank you very much, Guruji. Wonderful session.
Yes, Prabhu.
And I am lucky that I could join the class from the morning today.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. And
Yes.
another thing, just I want to know, as per the today's class, whatever the decisions we take, if we are into the mode of goodness, our decisions will be good, right?
Yes.
If we are in the mode of ignorance, the decisions bound to be some in other directions.
That is correct.
So, yeah, and one thing is the decisions pertaining to the materialistic life. Like we have to take so many decisions in our materialistic life as well, in terms of job, in terms of our family, all these things. So, if we are in the mode of goodness, the decisions will be in the right directions, right?
That is correct, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. If we
Okay,
are
Guruji,
if
go
we are
ahead.
in Krishna consciousness, if we want to please Krishna, so that means
Yeah.
everything is correct. So that's what our anything we do, we have to do it for Krishna. That's what is very important. So we have to just do it as a sake of pleasing Krishna. That's it. So yuddhaya yujyasva naivam papam avapsasi. That's what Krishna told Arjuna. So we have to just, like he was asking, fight for the sake of fight. Like that, any decision we are taking, just take it, do it for Krishna. No, don't have any selfish interest. That will automatically happen with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, because this knowledge purifies us, because we'll get attracted to Krishna. When we develop love on Krishna, when we want to please only Krishna, and then we take decisions and do everything only for Krishna. Yes.
Okay, Guruji. Say right, Guruji. But few decisions we take like this for marriage of our daughter, to whom to select, and with so many decisions. How we can say that we are doing it for Krishna?
We have to think whatever we are doing. Krishna said very clearly in Bhagavad Gita, Yat karosi tat kurusva madarpanam. That's it. So all those things, it's a responsibility. So as a responsible father, so we have to do it for Krishna. So all this responsibility comes because Krishna is going to help us. That is the main. So when we can say any activity, we are doing it for Krishna, if we are not affected by the results. So whatever we are doing it, we should not think that we are doing it, we are the doer, and we should not be affected by the results. So that means you are doing it for Krishna. That's it. You understand that, no?
Yeah. Thank you, Guruji. Yeah. Understood.
So, yeah. So as long as we are not affected by the results, we are doing it for Krishna. The results are for Krishna. That's all. Whatever the results, we should leave it to Krishna. That's why I always say that leave it to Krishna, do it for Krishna. In fact, when we are engaged in serving Krishna all the time, especially distributing this knowledge, Bhagavad Gita, Krishna himself will arrange everything so wonderfully. We don't have to worry. We will be able to see how Krishna is doing everything for us.
Yeah. Thank you. We could sense that we can experience that in so many occasions.
Yes.
Immediately we may not be knowing, but after 2 to 5 years, we think that yes, it was the God's plan.
Everything
Yeah,
Krishna's
that is,
plan. Everything. All
yeah.
these things. Any, for example, marriage of daughter, Krishna will arrange everything. Krishna will do everything. So we'll be able to see Krishna doing wonders in our life. No doubt. When we are fully engaged in his service, we'll be able to.
Yeah, thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank
Hare
you very
Krishna.
much for your tireless efforts. Really, we are very fortunate to meet you. We really, I am very thank you for your efforts. Thank you very much.
Last mercy, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Costless mercy of Krishna, we are studying Bhagavad Gita, the topmost and purest knowledge. We are studying about the three modes of material nature. We are getting purified by ourselves by getting free from these three modes of material nature. Krishna, Bhagavad Gita is a knowledge about our own self. It is like science. As we are not able to see electrons in science, the same way, the spiritual soul, we have to feel about the spiritual soul, which is in every body. We should not feel that we are the body, we are the soul. Body is changing every time, like childhood, youth, and oldness. The body is changing, whereas the soul is not changing. We have to understand about Krishna, the super soul. His mercy is unlimited. Krishna is giving us this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita to us directly. We dedicate our life by serving Krishna to free from the three modes of material nature. Then that can be possible only by rendering devotional service to Krishna. We understand about Sattva Guna, Rajo Guna, and Tamo Guna, and when one predominates over the other, and then at the time of death, depending on in which mode we are present, we get the next birth. When we are free from these three modes of nature, we attain the Krishna's nature and go to Goloka. We should engage ourselves in spreading Krishna's message. Goloka is a permanent blissful life we have to enjoy. We study Bhagavad Gita again and again. By Krishna's costless mercy, we are studying Bhagavad Gita. Krishna will fulfill all our desires and not going after material benefits. Those who are after material benefits, they will never be happy. They are always worried. If we don't focus on our mind on Krishna, we get unlimited worries. Our mind gets disturbed. Demons who have perplexed life with illusion, they fall into hell. They go to condemned destination. By Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we are connected to Krishna every day. We are studying the 14th chapter. In the 14th sloka, it is told that when a person dies in the mode of goodness, Sattva Guna, he will enter the higher planets where the great sages, they stay. And in the 15th sloka, Krishna is telling, when a person dies in the mode of passion, he will go to those people who are engaged in karmas, fruitive activities. Whereas the person dies in mode of ignorance, he will take the birth in animal kingdom. In today's sloka, that is 16th sloka, Krishna is telling, in the mode of goodness, the result is purifying ourselves by pious activities. In the mode of passion, the result is miseries and distress. Whereas in the mode of ignorance, the result is foolishness. Very nicely understood Bhagavad Gita. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hello. Yeah, it's a very nice class today. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Our question answer also were nicely explained. So the expression from the expression is we need not to expect anything. That is what the conclusion. Without any expectation, we have to lead our life. When we expect something, go towards any result and want that result, it will going to disturb you. Therefore, you have to live like a placid without any perturbed by any kind of a noises. Thank you for today's class. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji, for today's class.
Hare Krishna. Manoranjan Sahu Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Very nice class. Really, that as question answer discussion is very enlightening, and as you explained detail, really it is very important to predominate how the gunas in the day-to-day life. So which one you have to choose? The sattva, the mode of goodness, when it is prevalent and predominant, when you are totally, we can reach the pure abodes, the Goloka Haridham, and really you can enjoy the real life, the perfect, the bliss of life is there. And really, I am very thankful, Guruji, and how to choose. And the other two is not rather in Mudas, or rather in the animal kingdom, you reach the ignorance, the tamas and rajas. We have to avoid it, and that is a very important sloka and really nice sloka, and we will try to go through it. And we are very fortunate, and we always transform our being in the perfect being, and how 24/7 we should convert the only Krishna consciousness. Then only we will enjoy the life, the real perfect bliss, the transcendental, the sublime life, the pure life. We can ennoble our life by taking the refuge of Lord Krishna and Guruji, particularly Guru. Without Guru, we cannot achieve anything in life. So thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. Sattata Naman Naman.
Pranam. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna